Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy for you to be here with me today. So last week a video didn't get posted. Not that I didn't have the intention to, but here we are. We're gonna get it done anyway. Gotta have to reshoot the whole thing, so totally fine with me. It just reminds me of our first video. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. Reframing your failures, okay? So for me, it wasn't a failure. Maybe a slight failure, but the reality is when you have an open, positive perspective on things, it allows you to grow. And it also allows you just to keep on making it work, right? So we move on. So today's video is about self-sabotage. Okay. Self-sabotage is essentially exactly what it sounds like. You do what you're supposed to do, right? You're on it, you're excited, it's like, yes, I did that project. I overcame. But then, once you do it, the aftermath of it is you doing everything opposite to continue that success. Okay? So, let me give you an example. Last week, with my video, I didn't want to do the video. Okay? Didn't want to do the video, but I said, you know what? Let's talk about this, because I know I'm not the only one that struggles with this. So I'm going to put myself on the spot. And I was supposed to make a video. I waited till the very last minute. I was just like, you know what? Callie, just get up. Let's go ahead and let's just make it happen. All right. And once I turned on the camera, I was just like, oh, I actually like this. Why did I not want to do this? Right. And then it just started to flow. Right. So one thing we can do to overcome, well, there's a few things we can do to overcome that self-sabotaging behavior. I have 3 steps for you, okay? And the first step is acknowledging it. Acknowledge the fact that you are afraid or you're fearful of what's to come if you do this step, okay? Let me elaborate a little bit more. So when you are reaching out to do something, okay, I can only talk about myself. Me doing this YouTube and putting myself in front of the camera, this is a lot for me, okay? I am one of those people, if you know me well, I prefer to stay in the background and just not be front facing, okay? But what I've discovered about myself is that yes, there are some people who are called to be in the background, but there is going to be a point in your life where you have to be up front, and that's okay. Sometimes you just have to do it scared, right? So step 1, of course, is acknowledging it. Acknowledge the fact that you are fearful of what's to come. What are people going to say? How people are going to receive you? If you say it right, if you do it right, if it looks good. You know, all these things that you make you feel like, okay, I don't hold up, right? But when you acknowledge where you are in that moment, the less power it has over you and your emotions. That's one thing I discovered about myself. When I actually am truly authentic and very real with myself about how I feel about a situation, the less power it has over me and the faster I can move forward in the process. Okay? And I'm not saying that it's, going to be easier or it's going to be rapid fire easy, but over time, again, just exercising a muscle, it becomes easier for you to move forward in the process, okay? So, step 2 for me is going to be taking it slow. So, going back to what I just said, it's not going to be super easy, being that real with yourself, because sometimes, we could be a little bit delusional, and sometimes that delusion can push you forward, right? So it's okay to take things slow. Take it one step at a time, okay? Again, case in point, just doing this, setting up the lights and things like that, I'm doing this on my own and I'm really having fun with it. I'll get into that in the next step. But what it is about taking things slow is you have to be able to acknowledge the fact like, okay, well, here we are. I want to do this thing, so let me just let me just dive into it just a little bit, okay? Not full body over, but like let me put my baby toe in there, you know? And let's see where this takes me, okay? And then when things happen where, for example, my video just would not render, would not upload, that's okay. But guess what? I have been able to learn how to use the software that much faster because I took it slow, took my time with it, and I had to do it over and over and over again, okay? That's perfectly fine, okay? It's okay to take it slow until you are more comfortable. And when you hit that next threshold of you being comfortable with something, then now it's time for you to get to the next level, right? All right, now step 3. Step 3 for me could be combined together, but you know, or separated rather, but I'm just gonna combine them, okay? Have fun. Have fun, okay? There is no outside stressor for me to do this. None. But I do feel that there's a call in me to go ahead and put my face out there because I know that there's something inside of me that needs to be said, okay? And when I go with that thought of, you know what, I'm unsure where this is supposed to take me, but I'm gonna go ahead and have fun while I do it, okay? I know that there are some people who do not like editing, who do not like having to put all this together, who don't like having to put on a full face and things like that, or whatever the case is, right? But the reality is, if you just have fun with it, it takes the pressure off of you. It does. It takes the pressure of thinking like, oh my gosh, and give you the anxiety of like, oh my gosh, what if I fail? And it's just like, but what if I have lots of fun? And then that's what people are going to see. That's what they're going to see in you. In whatever project, whichever endeavor, it doesn't have to be content creating or anything like that, but you just have to have fun with whatever aspect you're in. Because if it's always serious all the time, you're going to start getting some resentment, some bitterness, and you're just overall not going to have the great quality of life. Honestly, think about it. If everything that you put yourself into, like whether relationships, you know, marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend, brother, sister, whatever the case is, if you always went in with such a hard, firm hold on, I have to make this perfect, it's going to disintegrate. There's no fun in that, right? But when you just go ahead and with the mindset of like, you know what? Yes, this is something cool. This could lead to something else. But if you just go in with having fun about it first, it's like, oh, it won't feel as like it's work anymore. Okay? It's all about changing your perspective. Okay? So yeah. So that's all I have for you guys today. And thank you so much. Let me rephrase that. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching me today. I'm a little rusty on it, but that's okay. All right? This is for me just having the fun and really exercising the muscle, what I love to say a lot, and just working to be a better version of myself, okay? So thank you so much for watching. If any of this was helpful to you at all, please like, comment, and share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.